welcome back. You're still watching All Angles here on eNCA. Let's continue with court stories. The trial of suspects in the murder of football star Senzo Meyiwa has been postponed to tomorrow. The former Bafana Bafana captain was shot and killed at the home of his girlfriend Kelly Khumalo almost 8 years ago. The 5 men accused are facing murder charges, and our reporter Slindelo Masikane has more. She's been in court for us. Another postponement actually for the first day of trial. Take us through why we're seeing this trial being moved to tomorrow.
Well, Maseko, the trial against the 5 accused has stopped before it could even start. But that is, as you can see in front of you, the accused going back down to the cells. They will be back here at the High Court sitting in Pretoria for the continuation, or should I say the official start rather. And the issue with regards to this 24-hour postponement is the fact that the lawyer for accused number 5, who's actually just behind the security officials, she's going down with them. She made an application for this postponement saying that the state at the 11th hour had given the defense new evidence or statements from the state witnesses about 2 weeks ago, and they haven't had an opportunity to consult with their client with regards to these new statements. And she said that this is denying her client the right to a fair trial, but also the right to prepare his defense. And so the judge agreed and said that we can postpone and sit this matter down until tomorrow, so to allow her to be able to consult, saying that she's been having a lot of issues with correctional services around consulting with her client. What we understand about these statements is that they are from some of the state witnesses that perhaps may be taking the witness box, and they were of a sensitive nature, and for security reasons the state had told the defense that they were only going to release them closer to the trial. Those witnesses are actually under witness protection, and for security reasons those statements were only released just closer to the date of the trial to allow the defense to peruse them and obviously prepare for the trial. But the lawyer for accused number 5 saying that she hasn't had that opportunity and would like the court to grant her that opportunity today.
All right, well, a lot of people would say 2 weeks would have been sufficient time, but Slee, tell me how the Meyiwa family is doing. They always come to court. How are they feeling about this trial, which was supposed to start today, being postponed?
Well, we had an opportunity to speak to the family ahead of the court proceedings this morning at around 9:45 when they made their way to the courthouse. They quickly left, though, after the announcement that there was going to be a postponement. But I assume that their lawyer, Advocate Kelly Khumalo, will be explaining the reasons for the postponement. It is 24 hours. Some would say, of course, the Meyiwa family have been waiting 8 years for this day. They're going to have to wait 24 more hours for the official start of this trial. But the judge stressing the fact that it's crucial that all processes and checks and balances are followed, and someone who's accused has every right to be able to prepare their defense ahead of the trial. So we will hopefully get an opportunity to speak to the family a little bit later, but they have left the courthouse. But also Advocate Khumalo stressing the fact that to get to this point has been quite difficult, and 24 more hours, I think they are willing to wait to officially get this process underway.
Of course. And Slee, just very lastly, obviously the National Director of Public Prosecutions feels as though there's enough evidence to prosecute this case, but those accused have always been saying that they did nothing wrong. At some point, one of them saying during the murder he was already serving a sentence. What's the sentiment from them that you're getting at the moment? Are they still pleading innocence?
Well, I mean, we haven't had a chance to speak to them today, but like you've said, they have for some time maintained their innocence, saying that they had nothing to do with this case. But I think for the fact that we are now at the trial stage means that the state does believe that they have enough evidence against the accused, that they do have a case to answer to. And that is why all South Africans, and the Meyiwa family in particular, is keen to see the start of this trial, because we're all trying to connect the dots. It's been 8 years. There have been so many different versions of what transpired on that fateful day in October 2014. And this trial is hopefully going to make it a little bit more clearer for us to understand exactly what happened to Senzo Meyiwa.
All right, Slindelo Masikane at the Pretoria High Court. Let's leave it there for now.